Cool, circle up, circle up. Right here's fine. Perfect. All right, cool. All right, what's up, guys? We're working 1 through 6, 1 through 5, block and counter, lots of movement, lots of stuff, bob and weave, lots of movement all over the place, right? Cool. All right. So we're going to work on this week, 1 shot, 1 kill. All right, cool. A lot of times you see these knockouts online. It's not after a bunch of combos. A lot of times they come back and it's just 1 shot. Or they come back, hup, and it's 1 shot. That makes sense? That's what we work on all week. We're going to work 6 basic punches, all right? We're going to work our jab, hup. We're going to work our cross, hup. All right? We're going to work our hook. When I throw that hook, I want it to come out and around. By the time I throw that hook, I want his reaction to this right here to be that. I do that with lots of jabs, lots of jabs, lots of jabs. And I see that reaction to that shoulder, I come in, I throw my hook. And it's usually clean and wide open if I timed it and I've done it right. All right? And I got my rear hook. So I'm here, boom. If I've timed it right, when he sees this, when he sees this, when he sees this, that hand just comes out just a little bit. So right there, when he sees that shoulder, that's what I want. Sometimes even I'll feint it. Jump, he gave it to me. That means I know my next move is just, hook. All right, we talk about this being a flail. We got our weapons on us at all times, all right? I got my dagger. All right, think about that, like my dagger, same way. I'm going to throw that like this, the tip of my dagger. My broadsword, think if you're slaying a dragon, all right? We come through that with broadsword, whoosh, your hips are in it, you're driving everything through it. Now we have a flail, all right? It's a ball with spikes on the end, all right, a stick. I'm coming through. Boom, at the moment of impact, that chain is straight, then it curls through. Does that make sense? I'm coming through here. My flail, all right, my shoulder, everything passes, my handle, my chain. The handle, when I do a flail, the ball doesn't go first. I'm coming here, dragging that ball through. All right, it's the same thing with this hook, all right? You guys got that? And then we have our uppercuts. I'm coming through, again, right here, I want to get that hand, boom, right there. All right. Notice, here's the only punches where the footwork, the weight on the feet is so important. When I do my lead uppercut, all my weight's on my left foot. I lean and I come up and through. When I do my rear uppercut, I center my balance and I lift him up. Boom. I want everybody to do this really quick, just super slow. Visualize. I'm scooping water out of a pond. Yep. Nobody's going to have their hand sideways. You're not going to scoop water out like this, right? You're going to come out and you're going to scoop. Just like that. You guys got that? If you think about your hook, when I do my rear hook, I want to line it up so I have all that energy distribution straight up. Boom. Straight up in that straight line. All right? You guys see that logo? I've worked on that logo 22 years ago. I designed that logo. All right? If you guys ever look at that logo, go all the angles, the strikes. I want you to think of that. It's a very symmetrical game if you know where and when to throw everything. I want everything in a sense to be in a straight line, right? Even in the chaos, if I'm over here, the straight line on my jab, I still want it to go that way, all right? If I'm down here and I'm throwing a hook, where do I want it to go? At the moment of impact, I want the energy line to be there. That's what makes it a hook. Does that make sense? On my cross, if I'm down here, I'm bobbing and weaving, and I throw my cross, what makes it a cross? The energy line straight through. All right, that's what makes it a cross. Your ability to throw these energy lines from any angle is what's going to make you a great striker. Does that make sense? I'm here, I understand that I'm going to, no matter where my body positioning is, at the moment of impact, I want the energy to go up. No matter where my body positioning is, at the moment of impact, I want the energy to go straight through on my hook. You start to understand that, and that's what we're going to work on all week. 1 shot, 1 kill. All 6 punches, all right? We're going the pads. We're going to go here. Jab for jab, jab, boom. All right? What we're going to do is we're going to do this on the pads. We're going to have 1 pad, 1 glove. Got it? And we're doing this punch for punch, just 1 shot for 1 shot. He goes jab. We're moving. I go jab, all right? All the way through. So we got 6-minute rounds, 6-minute rounds, 6-minute rounds, 6-minute rounds for 7 days. All right, that's the idea. He said he wanted to get crisp on his jab and cross. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go what I would say punch for punch. When we put the pads on, it's not just a technique, it's a mentality. I'm sitting there He goes one, boom, and then I go one. One for one, just blasting each other. All week, one shot, one kill, all right? We talked about this. I hate fighting. He's learning to hate fighting. What does that mean? I want to walk to the cage, one shot, and go home. I don't want to be in there longer than that. I am usually, and not too long. We always talk about this. If you can fit a couple of your pro fights on Instagram, you're probably a good fighter. Instagram's only 60 seconds. I can fit 3 or 4 of my full pro fights on there. All right, remember that, all right? I want to give you guys that skill. You're going to go in there and figure it out in the first 30 seconds, and by the time 60 seconds is done, 4 different times in a professional cage fight, I've been able to stop or neutralize my attacker. Does that make sense? That's what I want you guys to have. I want you to have, everybody can brawl. I want you to have the ability to come in and go, whoa, okay, that's it. That's all I want to do. That's what we're working on all week. All right? It's a much safer way to fight. Block and counter, you have to make them. Slip and counter, you have to make them come. This week's all about looking at somebody and going, I'm throwing one shot. That's it. I'm going to move. I'm going to make you miss. All I'm doing is throwing one shot. That's what all week's about. You guys got it? It's enough talking. All right? All right, let's go. 2 people per circle. Let's get it going.